Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Risque by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Not a request from anybody as far as I remember seeing, but I am a big King Gizzard fan at this point. After you guys introduced me to their music, I listen to King Gizzard every single day. So when I saw that this dropped, I definitely knew I had to check it out. A little bit late to the game. I think the whole album might be out by now, but better late than never, I suppose. So anyway, let's dive right in. Le Risque, King Gizzard. I do have the official music video here, so hopefully it doesn't get blocked. Fingers crossed, but we'll see. Here we go.
Okay, let's ride.
Softest souls do sleep in the hush of morning's glow. I rest not, I cannot, I just go. The risk, my muse, for its focus I depend. Nosedive into the ocean, to dangerous ship and transcend this world. It spins too slow. Its tempo paints my world in gray. My heart cannot beat fast enough. The risk is technicolor paint. One life, one chance. Clench the moment in your head. Adrenaline, my dearest friend. It's you and me until the end.
Wow. I love that. It's just so fun. You never know what to expect with King Gizzard. I mean, you think about like the last few reactions I've done here on the channel. I did Dragon. I did Gila Monster. Loved both of those. Honestly, that entire album is probably my favorite King Gizzard album. I love when they do heavy metal. I also love Infest the Rat's Nest. But then I think after that I reviewed the Silver Cord and Thea and the other one. There was like a three song thing that they did like a whole music video for, and I'm blanking on the name of the third one. Um, but yeah, I mean, just the way that King Gizzard goes from like metal to techno synth, and then to, I guess, like almost like southern rock, classic rock sound and styling. Like I just love it. I think it's just so fun. Not to mention the other, psychedelic rock they've done, the kind of indie pop albums that they've done. They have songs like Sadie Sorceress that are like, kind of more Beastie Boys inspired, like hip hop. I mean, they just they do it all, and I love it. So, really love the approach here. Let's break it down piece by piece, like we always do, of course, starting with those lyrics. I do want to read this about section though. Le Risque is the first single for King Gizzard's 26th album. Jesus Christ, that is a lot. Are they counting live or just studio albums? Either way, that 26 is a lot of albums for any artist, much less one that is still as young as King Gizzard is, right? So the album is Flight B 741. The title means The Risque in French. The band further broadens their multi-genre repertoire on this track, channeling boogie rock energy over a powerful rhythmic bass line. Love the bass. We'll get to that, but yeah, that was fantastic. Also, the song featured vocal debuts from the band's drummer, Michael Cavs Cavanaugh, performing lead vocals alongside the other band members. I liked that. That was the thing that I really liked about like Dragon too. In the song Dragon, like there are multiple of the bandmates who have their own like verse or chorus or what have you. Like they get vocal performances in here, so it just seems like they're really trying to use their entire band as much as possible, especially in these last few projects. So anyway, let's take a look at those lyrics first. So first one was by Joey Walker, one of the guitarists, if I'm not mistaken. Shows near New Braunfels get tickets as low as $57. I don't know about that because I paid like $100 and something for. I'm seeing them in November. I paid like $100 and something. Maybe it's because Ticketmaster fucking sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna have to click on this later. Anyway, feel it, know it, trust in the lie you've been sold. Oh yeah, no risk. Tell yourself whatever you need to hear to fall just right like a dagger from a height, because death to me is a life lived safely. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the vibe I got as I listened to the lyrics, was that it was like the first vibe I got was like, hey, you got to take risks in life. Like taking risks in life is what makes it fun, right? So I mean, he says here literally in the first verse, because death to me is a life lived safely. So if there's no risk in your life, then you might as well be dead essentially. So then, still with Joey Walker, give me something to thin the blood. There's nothing quite like digging graves for fun. It gets my body ringing like a bell, because I'm the fucking recoil of a gun in hell. And then Michael Cavanaugh, he starts with his laugh. All right, no heart, no tick. I'm weak as piss, no risk. No fire, no flame. I'm always feeling the same. The risk, it sits at the tip of my tiny prick. No style, no ease. I'm a pathetic, forgotten steed. So yeah, I think it's kind of the same vibe, right? Like, you might as well be dead if you're not taking any risk, right? You got no heart, you got no tick. And like, I take so few risks that it could fit on the top of my peen that's that big, So, and I'm a pathetic, forgotten steed. And so, which again, like for the drummer, I don't know if the guy can sing, so I like that they gave him a more like spoken word kind of verse to do here. So, all right, the risk, let's ride the risk. Well, all right, the risk, it's time, the risk. Okay, let's ride. Then we get Ambrose Kenny Smith, who comes in with Hello Evil Knievel. Dude just looks like he's having so much fun when he shows up. I couldn't help but laugh at that. Running through the red light. Philippe Petit, yeah, walk the tight wire, take the risk, you only live once, right? Evil Knievel, famously a risk taker. I'm assuming Philippe Petit was also like a risk taker, a tight wire, performer or whatever. But again, like you only live once, so might as well take the risk, right? Have fun with it. We're softer souls. And then Stu McKenzie comes in, which, I love his voice. I mean, he's, the King Gizzard vocalist for me. And I love the edge he brings to it. I think very much kind of channeling his performances in Dragonic Apocalypse, right? To kind of have a little bit of gruff to his voice. I really like that here in the kind of last part of the song. Where softer souls do sleep in the hush of morning's glow. I rest not, I cannot, I just go. So while other people are not taking risks, they're sleeping, they're relaxing, I'm out here just having a good time. The risk, my muse, for its focus I depend. Nosedive into the ocean, so dangerous shit and do dangerous shit and transcend. This world, it spins too slow. Its tempo paints my world in gray. My heart cannot beat fast enough. The risk is technicolor paint. One life, one chance. Clench the moment in your hand. Adrenaline, my dearest friend. It's you and me until the end. So yeah, I mean, again, part of me is reading through this and is like, yeah, it's about taking risks in life. You know, kind of having a good time with it, right? And you might as well be dead if you're not going to. But with King Gizzard, I don't know. There's always this sort of like in the back of my mind. There's this sort of like tongue in cheek where it's like I'm looking at some of these lines and I'm like, is it really about taking risk and enjoying your life, or is it about how sometimes we pretend that there's no risk? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. There was a moment in here where I was like, okay, I think I know what they're talking about. But like, I don't know, there's just something that doesn't quite sit right with that interpretation to me. Especially you look at guys like Evil Knievel and Philippe Petit, who I know Evil Knievel, like, I think died performing stunts, right? So I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it. Regardless, I mean, lyrically, yeah, if you want to just take it at face value and say it's about taking risks and not just being complacent with your life, I mean, yeah, it's fine. 2 thumbs up for the lyricism there. As far as the instrumentation and vocals go, I liked all the vocal performances here. Again, I'm not sure the level of like vocal training or prowess that each member had, but I like that they gave each person like their own time to shine. So starting off with, and I already forgot his name. I'm bad at names, y'all. I'm sorry. Joey Walker. I mean, he sounded great in his parts in like Dragonic Apocalypse, and he sounds great here too. I think he really comes in with like this good voice for like the classic rock sound they're going for. Also really like kind of the spoken word from Michael Kavanagh. I think he does a great job with the part that he's given, and again, I think it adds to that kind of blues rock feel of it. Of course, Ambrose Kenny Smith brings the energy. I loved his part, and then Stu McKenzie kind of finishes out with a little bit of gruffness in his voice, a little bit of that like edge to it to really kind of bring it all home. Vocally, I thought this one was fantastic. Instrumentally, that bass line was absolutely just hooky. I'm like ready to listen to it again. It really sucks you right into the song. But the guitar work was fantastic as well, because again, it channels that sort of blues rock, southern rock feel. I feel like I was listening to a ZZ Top song for parts of it. So that was really fun. Drumming I thought was great as well. Really energetic in the drums. So yeah, I mean, top to bottom, I think there was even some harmonica in there. I'm a sucker for harmonicas. So top to bottom, instrumentally, vocally, this one was just a lot of fun. Is it their most maybe interesting or risky song I've ever heard? No, definitely not. But is it fun? Is it cool to listen to? Absolutely. So instrumentally, vocally, I'm giving it 2 big thumbs up. As far as replay value goes, I definitely can see myself listening to this again and again and again and again. So definitely going to make the playlist. Can't wait to listen to it again. 2 big thumbs up for me for replay value. Overall, a fantastic song. Glad I decided to do this one today. Got to check out more from this album because, like I said, I'm a little behind. Pretty sure at least a couple singles, if not the entire album, is out by now. So we'll have to check it out. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those things that you normally do on YouTube. That always helps me out. And of course, if you like the music, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. I certainly do, and I'm going to go see them live in November, as I mentioned earlier. Really excited for that. But yeah, guys, hey, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.